There's no doubt about it, and there's no debating it. Showing up is 90% of the battle. Yeah, maybe more like 80, but still, just showing up will get you more results and will show more consistency over time than anything else. Because if you show up, you've already somewhat convinced yourself that you should be there. So I was watching a documentary yesterday, and there was a personal trainer, and he was telling a story about a guy who walked into the gym. He was there, the trainer was there at 4 a.m, stretching or doing whatever he was doing. And guy walked into the gym, 400 pounds, fat, out of shape. He walked into the gym and turned around and walked out with a smug look on his face. The trainer chased him out the door, and I was like, "Hey, what are you doing here, man? What's up?" And the guy's like, "Nothing, never mind. I was coming to work out, but I don't have it in me." And the guy's like, "Just get back in here. Just come back in and do a little workout with me, and that'll be it." The guy's like, all right. After some convincing, it wasn't right away, but the guy came back in. He did a little workout, and then the trainer promised him that he would train him for 90 days for free if he would just show up every day. And if he didn't show up one of the days, then they were done. He wasn't going to train him anymore. So the guy consistently showed up for 90 days and ended up losing like 40 pounds or something. And then over the course of the next probably 10 months, he lost over 100 pounds. And my main point of all this is that the guy didn't even have to really do anything other than just show up at the gym. Because once you get there, there's going to be someone to help you. And I figured that out in life, that if you just start doing something, even if you don't know how to do it, even if you have no clue how to finish the task on your own, once you start going, there will be people there to help you. For instance, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate, that if you want to get a degree, it's much like losing weight. You got to put in time, effort. It's going to be hard and sometimes frustrating, and sometimes there's going to be backslides. But main point is, you want to get a degree. You want to get a bachelor's degree. Start off, right? Well, how do you start? You go online, you register, they make an appointment for you to come in and talk to an administrator. Cool. So you make the appointment, you go in, you start talking to an administrator, and they set you up with a class advisor, and then you make your first huge payment to the university, and then you start going to school, and by then you already have instructors. If you have questions, then there are people there to answer them. You're sitting there, you don't have a job, and you want a job, you want to start getting paid. All right, cool. What's the first step? Walk into a place of business where you want to get a job and be hired, and start asking questions like, are you hiring? All right, cool, they're hiring. All right, sweet. Well, what kind of qualifications do I need? Oh, well, we can teach you everything you need to know. All right, so let's do the interview. Like, once you just show up and walk in the door, your questions will start being answered. You're going to start the ball rolling. People see you, much like that guy that was in my story earlier, where he didn't know where to start. He probably didn't know anything about working out at all. All he knew in his heart was that he needed to start. So he showed up to the gym, and there was a trainer guy there, and he saw him and he wanted to help because that's his job to do, and that's his calling in life. And that's 90% of the battle, is just getting there, dude. Just getting there is almost the number one thing. Yes, it's going to be hard work. Like, when you start working out, yes, it is going to be hard work for sure. But especially if you have a partner, you get one of your buddies to come in there with you, then it's not even hard work, because you guys are just chilling, having a good time, doing a workout, you're doing it together. I train most of the time by myself, but every once in a while, I get a little partner. I'm like, hey, you want to go work out? Cool. And those workouts are the best. because you have a group around you. It's like the power of community is something else. Like I personally, I love going running with people and doing workouts with people, just because it almost feels like there's so much more energy in the workout, and it's not as boring. You know, you start working out for a long time, it starts to get repetitive and boring. But when you get your friends around you, you get people that you know and you like to do it with you, then it's almost like not even work at all. And you'll start to realize that once you start showing up for the first time, because you have to build the community. You have to become the person who other people want to work out with, and you got to get into that community and build it for yourself. But when you're first starting out, you know, maybe you don't want your other fat friend to be your workout partner, because they don't know what to do either. So, you know, if you want to start a business, maybe you and your buddy want to start a business, great, but you really need to go talk to somebody who's legitimately a business owner or has run a business for a number of years and it's successful. Because you don't want to just start going at it by yourself. I mean, yes, you can do that, but it's much easier if you just go seek the advice of someone who's already got it. So get excited about this shit. All you got to do is show up. Most of the time, all you got to do is show up. And you'll have a fucking great time in life once you start achieving this physical fitness that you so desire, because it is worth it. You know, it's like, it's not even like a cliche to say like, oh, it'll be worth it. No, it is worth it. And it's worth it for you to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning if you got to go to work at 6. It is worth it for you to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning if you got to be to work at 5. Like, it is worth it to get these things done and make it a part of your life. It's not like, I hear it all the time. I really do. Where people are like, oh man, I know I should start running and I know I should probably work out more, but I just don't have the time. No, you have the time. Like, you got the time. I know you can find the time. You can find 30 minutes. You can find 20 minutes to work out every day. That is for sure. And it doesn't have to be 2 hours. It really doesn't. It does not need to be 2 hours. It can be 30 minutes of vigorous exercise, you know, 4 or 5 times a week. And that will be enough to change your life. Changing a diet can be one meal at a time. If you got a really shitty diet, all you got to do is show up to that too. Just eat one healthy meal. If your diet is trash, just eat one healthy meal every day for a month and implement 30 minutes of vigorous exercise. It could be whatever. It could be an elliptical. It could be you go to the gym and do the weights. You could get on a little calisthenic program. Whatever you want to do. Whatever. Get on the bike. You know, a little exercise bike, rower, whatever it is. Just find something that you can do, that you can tolerate for ever. And for 30 minutes. Just find something that you can tolerate every day for 30 minutes. And it'll make a spectacular difference in your life. And I think that's where a lot of people mess up, is they think they have to go in the gym and spend 2 hours in there. No, you do not. You do not have to do that. And I wouldn't recommend it, especially when you're first starting out. Just even 10 minutes a day. Just get there, just show up. That is the most important thing. That's the number one, my point of this video is, when you show up, you get results. If you don't show up, if you make the workouts too hard in the beginning, you won't show up. Show up is the number one thing. It is 90%. 90% is showing up. I'm telling you that right now. That's really all I got for this video. I'm out.